Moli Shani Bonsai, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if it's your first time here. My name is Tembi Fletcher. Hold on, this is so wonky. It's driving me crazy. Let me fix this right quick. That's much better. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, so where was I? My name is Tembi Fletcher if it's your first time here, and I make eclectic videos, mostly comprising fashion, interior design, and interior decorating. But I also include some lifestyle videos and topics that I'm interested in every now and again. So if that is your jam, please make sure that you subscribe. And let's go ahead and get into today's topic. So I'm doing a summer style series for the Kitchener essences. And the two previous videos that I did were the romantic essence and the natural essence. I'll have those rather linked down below for you in case you're interested. And today we're going to be talking about a really intriguing essence and pretty exciting essence for me, and that is the Ingenue essence. I'm going to give you a brief overview of this style essence, and I'm also going to give you some style guidelines or fashion ideas for summer. And I hope that you're going to take something from this video. So let me go ahead and get started with reading. By the way, sorry, one more thing that I need to put out there for you. My kids are in the background, so if you hear any noise, please don't freak out. It's just my children. So yeah, now I'm going to be reading this article from the fashiongarden.com. And this is going to give us an overview of the Ingenue essence. So this is what it says about the Ingenue. For an Ingenue, or Ingenue, if that's how you'd like to pronounce it, fashion is all about embracing their femininity. A trait an Ingenue has is that they tend to look younger and cute without even trying. So this is definitely one of those essences where most people will either, like, if they're complimenting you, they'll say you're cute, or they'll say you have cute tendencies, or they'll call you girly, like super girly. And yeah, so I happen to have a little bit of Ingenue essence. My dominant essence is romantic, and then I have a little bit of dramatic and Ingenue. And so there are times when I have heard this where I'll smile a certain way. I don't know, it's kind of like they're just certain things that I do naturally that people find cute. Well, most of the time it's my husband, so and maybe he could be biased, but I have heard that from other people as well. So yeah, oh my goodness, I hope that something's not wrong in the background. Let me finish this quickly because I don't have too much time. Yeah, and then another yin essence with a small scale yin approach. So the Ingenue looks great in soft, delicate materials, puffed sleeves, small flower patterns and ruffles. Their dressing lines are small and flowy, round shapes, compact hourglass figure. Delicate details in clothing and vintage items look better on them than in any other essence. So if you're the type of person who really looks good in delicate clothing, so like vintage clothing or vintage styles, you possibly have Ingenue essence. But this doesn't mean that everything that is vintage is going to suit the Ingenue, because there's certain lines that are very dramatic, like the 1920s fashion. Also, there are certain clothing lines like the 1950s and the 1940s that are very glamorous, and I think those are better suited for the romantic type of essence. And then the 70s obviously were perfect for the naturals because they were very like hippie, just hip type of clothing and outfits. So when we're talking about vintage, I think we're talking more about like the rounded collars. I think that was something that was big then. And then there's also a certain pattern, I've forgotten what it's called, but it's almost like a lace, and it's very immature in the way that it looks and feels. I actually have a shirt in that pattern. I'm going to have to look it up and put it here on the screen, but that is very ingenue. So bows in your hair or headbands that are quite girly, So anything that feels a lot more girly than mature and is vintage is going to look amazing on you. So like florals are going to look fantastic on you and the like. And then it says ingenues are cute, they're youthful. Oh boy, hold on. Let's continue. They are considered innocent. They're also considered feminine or pretty. So if you find that you often get compliments like I said earlier, cute or youthful, or you're innocent, you've got that type of innocent aura about you, that aura of innocence or very like youthful aura about you, where you just come off really playful in your interactions or in the way that you carry yourself. You might have an ingenue essence, or you probably have ingenue essence. Also, it's very feminine. This is one of the essences that I think is mixed up with another essence that we're going to talk about in the near future. That's the gamine essence. The gamine essence is more like boyish, very it's a little dramatic, but it's kind of like childish, but more in like boyish kind of sense. So gamines don't necessarily look like boys, but they can pull off a lot more. They can pull off styles like boyish styles and look amazing in those styles. Contrary to that, the ingenue is very feminine. Like it's very little girl, what you'd expect to see a little girl wearing. Little girl type of, it carries a little girl type of vibe. So if you think about little girls and how they dress, you know, with their pigtails, or they'll have their curls and their bangs and stuff like that, that is what you'd consider ingenue. And so another thing is, if you're called pretty, people perceive them as delicate and harmless. So if you're the type of person where you go into a room, people don't necessarily find you intimidating, but instead they kind of feel like you're pretty delicate, pretty approachable, and harmless, then you might have ingenue essence. And this is not necessarily a bad thing, because you find that women who have this essence tend to draw people who want to be protective towards them. So it's not necessarily a thing that people will take advantage of you. They can, but for the most part, people kind of feel like they're obligated to protect you, or they'll just have that protective instinct towards you. And it's not like in a creepy way, but more so like they're willing to look out for you, and they're willing to do things for you because you kind of seem, I wouldn't say powerless, but more or less like harmless. So I hope that makes sense. But then take this with a grain of salt, because it's not an absolute. And I think you shouldn't take it as this is your personality and this is what you have to be, just because you might relate to what I'm reading to you here. But more so, look at it as just a way to explore your personality a little bit better, and even explore fashion styles or fashion lines that might work for you. And more so just to embrace how you're naturally perceived, in a sense, not in the sense of trying to live up to people's expectations, but using that to your advantage in making whatever your style essence is work for you. And we might talk about this a little bit more in the future, because right now, you know, I'm trying to give you some fashion ideas, so I don't want to focus too much on trying to break down each essence, but hopefully we can get to do that in the near future. So that is that. A key to knowing if you have ingenue essence: you can wear short puffy dresses or Peter Pan collar necks without looking childish. So I think, yeah, that's what they're called, the Peter Pan collars. They're kind of, it's almost like it's a butterfly type of collar, if that's what you call it. I don't even know if that's what you call it. I need to check this. Okay, so let me go ahead and give you a few of my style recommendations I think Ingenue's, somebody with this essence is going to look really good in lace this summer, but instead of using black lace, like a romantic who would probably look amazing in darker shades of lace, go for something that's a little bit more pastel-y or like white lace, and it needs to be a little bit more small scale type of lace that is going to look fantastic on you this summertime. And also short dresses, like I've seen the peplum, would I call them, they're not peplum dresses, but they're like A-line dresses, and they've got the tulle at the bottom. If it's not too hot where you are and you'd like to try that out, I think that will look fantastic on you. Also, off the shoulder dresses are going to look amazing on you as well, just like the romantic people with romantic essence. But then for you, it's going to be a little bit more frilly like this, like, you know, super frilly, super girly styles are going to look amazing on you. Also, the puffy sleeves, you can get puffy sleeve type of dresses. They could even be in like a romantic line because you do tend to have some curves on you, and so you can definitely pull off a dress that is more catered to somebody with romantic essence. I think you can pull that off as well. Also, I believe that pastels look amazing on women with ingenue essence. And one thing I will say though is I don't think every person with ingenue essence falls in the color seasons that are able to pull off pastels. So take this advice with a grain of salt as well. You might be the type of ingenue who looks amazing in maybe more of like deeper tones of colors, but just as long as the lines and the silhouettes of the outfits are a lot more girly, you're going to look amazing. So it's not just that. I don't think that's like 100% accurate that you're going to look amazing in every pastel color that you wear. Another thing that I mentioned earlier was wearing bows. Those look amazing. Wearing pearls as well. Pearls look amazing on women with ingenue essence. Also, you can do like the little berets. Those are so pretty. And you can style your hair in so many different ways. So the girly type of hairstyles are going to look really good on you. You could also wear headbands and scrunchies and look really, really put together in that. Something else that I would like to add, I'm so sorry about the noise, but I need to head out, so I can't like stop the video and then start over. So I'm sorry. I hope that my voice is blocking out all the noise that my kids are making. Something else that I wanted to mention are crop tops. I think these look really good on somebody who has ingenue essence. They don't make you look so childish. They actually make you look I wouldn't necessarily say your age, because you often look younger, or if not often, you always look younger than you actually are. But it's not going to make you look like you are a teenage girl. Instead, it's going to look harmonious on you. Oh my goodness. Anyway, one aesthetic that I really think ingenues can pull off effortlessly is the maiden aesthetic. It's been trending on TikTok, so if you're interested in taking a look at that and just exploring it a little bit more, there are so many guides or so many ideas on Pinterest and even on TikTok and Instagram for the maiden aesthetic. But that is definitely your specific aesthetic. Like, that aesthetic was made tailor-made for ingenues. And then I wanted to add that denim will also look good on you, but it needs to be more of like a girly denim. So things like so something like romper denim or overalls are actually going to look really cute on you. They're going to make you look so cute. You can definitely pull that off, or like denim in romper form. Also, short denim dresses are going to look fantastic on you. My son is here. I definitely need to end this video. I'm so sorry for all the background noise. I hope you understand. I am a mom, And so I just try to film whenever I can. Guys, go to daddy. It's time to get dressed. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. Story of my life. Also, I will mention that smaller scale florals on dresses will look really good on you. I mean, larger scale as well, because let's face it, even though I have Ingenue essence, I'm a pretty large woman. I'd be considered a larger woman because I'm very tall. And so if I wore anything that was small scale, it would look off on me and it would bring off the largeness in my frame. So I need to accommodate my body with larger, more dramatic type of designs. And so large florals, if you happen to be longer, taller, you know, bigger when it comes to your body type, then wearing larger florals is going to do you good, is going to do you much better than wearing smaller florals. So I think it's good to be able to take these style recommendations and tweak them to fit your personal style or your personal lines, so that way you look a lot more harmonious and you look as unique as you actually are. So that is that. Did I miss anything else? I will say that cropped pants are also going to look fantastic on you because most ingenues are quite small, so they can pull off the cropped pants look, crop pant looks. They can also pull off stuff like culottes. Those will look amazing on you as well. And even if you're taller, you can wear culottes and maybe just wear like some strappy sandals, and they will balance everything out and not make you look shorter or break your vertical line. So I have tried that and it actually works, so you're welcome. Anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Please give it a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and again, I do apologize for the noise in the background. It was definitely, I wouldn't say it was unexpected, but I had to do what I had to do, so I hope you understand that. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for all our new subscribers. Welcome. I'm so happy to have you become a part of our community, and I hope that you're going to stay for the long haul as we continue to learn and grow and enjoy ourselves. Enjoy the journey as we enjoy the journey that we're on. So anyway, let me say bye because I've got somewhere to be as we speak. And so I'm going to leave this video right here. Take care, and I hope to see you all in the next one. God bless. Bye. Bye.